At the moment, I am offering courses on my website at nicksneverendingjourney.com. There you can book appointments with me directly, travel consultations to assess basically your concerns as well as preconceptions about traveling, what types of information you may need to know before you travel. This is especially good for first-time travelers, and so that's available for you as a service if you are interested. And for this video, I'm just going to give you some brief travel advices, tips, knowledge that I can share with you directly from my experience. So I've traveled to 17 different countries, including Ukraine, Croatia, France, Costa Rica, and I've had a lot of interesting and exciting adventures as well as kind of insightful moments. So these are the 5 tips I think you should know if you are traveling for the first time in 2023. Okay, so number 1, the most important thing before you leave for your trip is to feel secure about your decision to go. Not only the destination, but you should feel secure about the fact that you are leaving a certain type of comfort in exchange for something else, this new experience, okay? So you need to be ready mentally to make that jump before you say yes, because it is a big step, okay? So keep that in mind, that it's going to take time to get over those mental barriers and feel ambitious enough to explore the world. Okay, number 2. It's important to be proactive with documentation and acquiring the necessary visas for travel in advance, especially in 2023. It appears that things are a lot easier as of now. It still is good to do the proper research and make sure that you are familiar enough with everything to proceed. Okay, so number 3, pick up on language before you go and during your trip, okay? What that means is you should attempt to familiarize yourself with basics. So familiar expressions, colloquial expressions, being able to respond to basic questions, it is important. It really is essential nowadays because yes, people speak English. Yes, people will attempt to communicate with you if you have an emergency, but no, that should not be the expectation. You should try your best to enter the country that you'll travel to with an open mind and attempt to come to their level of communication and culture and adapt to that. Number 4, avoid tourist traps. Okay, so something a lot of people get caught up in, especially in a post-pandemic world, is convenience. Everybody wants things to be easy now because of a few years of so much automation, things being regulated online from kind of the digital landscape previously. People still expect a specific or particular convenience with everything. And because of that, they'll elect to choose easier options. They'll choose group tours and tourist excursions and a lot of larger scale packages, when if they had just chosen something that's more local, they could have had such a more profound experience connecting with natives and the culture on a much deeper level. So this is really important for people to hop over on their first trip because it's going to allow them to connect and also to feel a lot more of an authentic experience. All right, so number 5, try at least one new thing when you go on your first trip, okay? So this is the year. If you do decide to go with it, then be committed, be prepared to try something you've never tried before, whether it's a food, whether it's a type of activity, whether it's an excursion, whatever. Try something new, get yourself out of your comfort zone. If you've already followed number 1, then number 5 should be innate. If you're able to have the security to jump, then you should also be willing to try something new because of it, you know? So try to let go of that tension. Of course, you're going to be nervous, but just try to be open. That's the most important thing. All right, so hope you appreciated these 5 tips. Like I said, I want to start making this a bit more of a regular thing, regular series. And like I said before, you have the opportunity to book one-on-one travel consultations with me on my website at nicksneverendingjourney.com, as well as read my blog about some of my travel experiences and see some videos that I might post exclusive to the website. So thanks for tuning in. If you watched this far, I really appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day, and remember, this is the year to take your first trip. This is the time to jump. All right. Peace.